PV,
Yes, sir.
more than today, 27th October, more than 27 audiences are already online.
Yes.
So I hereby request CPMG sir and DGP sir to sir, maybe seek your permission to start the function, sir.
It is today's CPMG's show, so let's seek his permission. Yeah.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, maybe have your permission to start the function, sir?
Yes, yes, sure. Go ahead.
Sir.
Yes, sir. So
nobody is online?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm there, sir.
Yeah. So on this very gracious day, the World Tourism Day, 27th of September, I take this opportunity to welcome you all for this celebration. On behalf of India Post, on behalf of Postcrossing Society of India, on behalf of Dr. R.P. Singh and the team, on behalf of PostcardsVille and everybody who's on board, online, offline, at the CPMG office and across offices. So I welcome you all for this great function, partially happening online and offline. India is offering a different aspects of a personality, exotic, extravagant, eclectic for every traveler to this country, right? We get a huge audience, travelers, pilgrims, for various reasons, for various traditions. For them to, we have a very visitor-friendly traditions. We have diverse traditions. We have varied lifestyles. We have colorful fairs. We have various things offering to the world. We have adventure tourism, to technological parks, to science museums, to health tourism, talking about the toys and the handicrafts and leather and silk and a lot of things that we are offering to the audience who are coming into the country. So tourism sector is one of the largest employment generators in India. It plays an important role in the employment generation and also in the economic growth of this country. Our Prime Minister a couple of years back spoke about making our country self-sustainable and various things in terms of different sectors, tourism being one of the main engine which drives the whole economic growth. So I take this opportunity to welcome you all again, and I'm going to request Mrs. Sanobar Barucha from Postcrossing Society of India to introduce or to open up this talk with a brief talk about the whole event, today's event.
Thank you, PV. Good afternoon to all the dignitaries and everybody who have taken their time out to be with us and enjoy this special online platform. On behalf of the Postcrossing Society of India, I extend a very warm welcome as we observe World Tourism Day, that is today, 27 September 22, supported by India Post Online. We are pleased to commemorate this unique event with the release of a set of 15 postcards named inPanorama and release of special postmark for World Tourism Day by Jammu and Kashmir Circle, Srinagar. I welcome our chief guest, Dr. Rajendra Pal Singh, a senior police officer of the 1987 batch UP cadre, who was on deputation to the central government and as Deputy Director General in the Narcotics Control Bureau, MH New Delhi, for 5 years. Since his return in March 2018, he has been working in the rank of Director General of Police. Having worked as HOD of two important departments, EOW and SIT, for nearly 3.5 years, he is presently posted as DGP Training Directorate at Lucknow. He earned his graduate, postgraduate degrees in history with merit and honors at St. Stephen's College, Delhi University, and he went on to gain a number of gold medals, accolades right through his career. Dr. Singh has vast experience of participation at many international platforms deputed by UNODC South Asia Office as drug expert to train police and customs officers in Maldives and Sri Lanka. Dr. Singh has been honored with several medals. The list is very, very long. So I'll just mention one or two. The DGP's commendation this silver, 15th August 2019, gold August 2020, platinum 26 January 2022, the India Police Medal for Meritorious Services by the Honorable President of India on Republic Day in 2005. The list is very long, and we're really honored to have Dr. R.P. Singh with us. Apart from this, he shares his hobbies in philately, numismatic, photography, and writing. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Shri Neeraj Kumar, Chief Postmaster General. Shri Neeraj Kumar is of the 1992 batch officer of Indian Postal Service. He has worked in Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Delhi, and West Bengal. He has served in the Ministry of Heavy Industry as Director Automotive, was Director Philately and DDG Philately. He has been associated with India's first scented stamps. He proposed and oversaw the release of the Ramayan stamps in 40 countries simultaneously. He has been instrumental in the introduction of Dhai Akshar Sparsh Scholarship campaigns of India Post. As Postmaster General Kolkata, he created India's first parcel cafe at Kolkata GPO. We are indeed honored to have them with us today and all the others who have joined us. Now for Postcrossing, our team, Postcrossing Society of India, remains committed to promoting postcards, that is deltiology, the art of collecting and studying postcards and philately in education. Postcrossing is an online project that allows its members to send and receive postcards from all over the world. So the project's tagline is, send a postcard and receive a postcard from a random person somewhere in the world. Where the postcards come from is always a surprise. The first postcard was created in 1840 by Theodore Hook. And since then, the question at how a humble postcard has contributed worldwide over and today in the field of tourism is something which is remarkable. From 1840 onwards, when the postcard was first developed, until the time in British India, postcards were the largest and the cheapest mode of communication between people in India and the UK. Since it has evolved over time, and today, this 6-inch by 4-inch card reveals all the details that you wish to know about places you visit. It is the agglomeration of political, social, geographical, cultural aspects of a city, a country, a town, a village, all in one glance. You wish to take home a souvenir. You want to send a note to your family on your travels. What is the best way to do so? A postcard. The range of series of postcards worldwide is impressive. To mention a few, MOTW, Maps of the World series, GF, Greetings from series, the Lali series, Shape postcards, Japanese Gatochi series, Maxi postcards. The list is endless. The growth and development of a country is showcased through these postcards. So a tremendous amount of effort is put in by any government, by any country in designing these postcards. They signal the nationality of a country as its ambassador. Can you imagine such a unique ambassador? An ambassador that requires no office, no support staff, no protocols, nothing. And yet it plays a marvelous role. The economic revenue gained is not only from its sales and stamps as revenue by creating awareness on the country's industries, tourism, sports, dress, festivities, culture, foods, the list is endless. The pleasures of a postcard in your hand, the vibrant piece of paper, they're so colorful, they're so beautiful. with exotic stamps in an elegant handwriting, all in one, one can only create an aura of awe. The adage, the humble postcard, is the thread that unites one and all across the world, holds true. I hope you all enjoy sharing your affection, warmth, information, awareness in a few power-packed lines on a postcard and connect with people. It makes you that much happier. It makes you that much more aware of people, of places, and all that a postcard can tell us at a glance. So welcome to all. Thank you.
Now, I request Dr. R.P. Singh, DGP, Police Training, Uttar Pradesh, to enthrall the audience with his experience and adventure travelogues, which inspired these photographs to be converted into the postcard for release during this World Tourism Day from J&K Circle, Srinagar. I request Dr. R.P. sir to share his travelogue with all of us to enjoy the postcard later on in our stamp albums or in our hand. Over to Dr. R.P. Singh sir.
Thank you so much, Colonel Retired Atul Kumar Saab. Am I audible? Am I audible
Yes,
to
sir.
everybody? Good.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. CPMG Shri Neeraj Kumar ji, Colonel Atul Kumar Saab, PV Mr. Perumal Venkatesh, whom we fondly call PV, who is made a lot of effort in this entire endeavor and effort. Then Sanobar Bharucha, who has so beautifully explained the concept of a postcard. At the very outset, my heartiest congratulations and best wishes on the World Tourism Day today. I am very grateful to Mr. CPMG Shri Neeraj Kumar ji, especially for having permitted us this platform to join, for all the philately friends and other mutual friends to come on a common platform with Zoom facility. I remember when I first spoke to Mr. Neeraj Kumar ji about just barely a fortnight back about this launch of a set of postcards on World Tourism Day. I really did not have to explain much to him. He already knew the concept very well. And that was a sort of a big relief to me, for the simple reason that he is one of the few officers at the senior level in the postal department who understands philately. During the tenure of my service, I met many postal department officers, but unfortunately, many of them are not really much interested in philately. But Mr. Neeraj Kumar, with his background of Director Philately and DDG Philately, knew the strength of philately, the passion of philately, and once I mentioned this offer to him, he immediately said yes and requested for a formal proposal. That is the time when I spoke to Mr. Perumal Venkatesh, who had agreed to take my photographs on his postcards. And PSOI, Mr. Atul Kumar moved in, and everything moved on in one straight line thereafter. This is the background of what really, why we are here today and how it has all happened. Sanobar Bharucha ma'am has so beautifully and so graphically described the strength and power of a postcard. So beautifully said, it is a universal ambassador present in every country without any staff or infrastructure support. I've been into philately for last few years, but I'm a recent entrant into the postcard world, thanks to Mr. Atul Kumar sir. And I actually, having been, exchanging postcards over Postcrossing, I really realize the strength of a simple piece of paper 4x6 with just a 12 rupees stamp on it, which travels the world over and connects people randomly. It's so beautifully done. Coming back to how my photographs appeared on this set of 15 postcards, which will be released by the CPMG today. You see, tourism is a very big industry, you might say. It's a very big fashion, and it's world over. And it is one way to make a person realize how beautiful our planet is, with all its variations, vegetations, deserts, man-made and natural structures and whatnot. I've been an avid traveler all my life, and my job has also taken me to all over the places. I've traveled all over India, virtually seen every state, every corner of the world. I've done my Bharat Darshan multiple times. Even outside of India, I've traveled to about 23 countries. So I mean, 23 countries may not sound much, but for an ordinary policeman, it's indeed something very, very big. And what I've really found is, within India, outside India, barring Switzerland, within India, there's so much of natural beauty from the point of view of natural beauty, scenic beauty, and photography. Kerala, Northeast, especially Meghalaya and Sikkim, and up north, Kashmir and Ladakh are so beautiful and so amazing. And that is when you visit these places that you are inspired to do some photography. Let me be very honest, I'm not a professional photographer. I'm somewhere below an amateur photographer myself. But whenever I'm visiting these places, I'm not able to resist myself from, clicking buttons. There may be an iPhone or a normal Android phone, or even my own Sony camera. So this March, April, I was traveling to Srinagar, Kashmir and Ladakh on an LTC with my family. I've traveled to Kashmir a few times before. It was my maiden visit to Ladakh. And I tell you, maybe the timing of my visit there, March, April, when you had the snow at the Gulmarg higher reaches, the valleys were so beautiful, pure and serene, with no pollution at all. It was a wonderful treat. It was a photographer's treat for me to be clicking each and every picture over there. At times, much to the irritation of my family, but they also rejoiced in my hobby and passion and really assisted me. In Gulmarg, when we reached, there's a lot of variety in these areas. In Gulmarg, the beautiful part is the snow-clapped mountains all around you, and a gondola which takes you to a height of about 12,500 feet above sea level, to a ski resort, which is not just a skier's paradise, but a treat for any normal tourist to be there at that point of time. When you are surrounded with snow, you're able to do different types of skiing over there. We spent a few hours there, clicked many pictures, and it is something which I felt was even more beautiful than Switzerland when I visited, which I had visited a few years back. If Gulmarg is one side of the beauty in Kashmir, the other side is Pahalgam, absolutely different. Hardly any snow, but full of valleys. What beautiful valleys. Aru Valley, Betab Valley, even other unknown valleys, but which are again a photographer's delight. Srinagar, of course, the Dal Lake, it's the main jewel in the crown. And so in this set of 15 postcards, you have 4 pictures from Srinagar, 2 pictures from Pahalgam, and a single picture from Gulmarg. We were there for 4 days in Kashmir, which is of course not a huge time. We missed out many other portions of Kashmir. We had to move on to Ladakh. And we had booked flights from Srinagar to Ladakh, Leh, because we were running short of time. We had to spend some time in Leh also, and Ladakh, travel to Pangong, Nubra Valley, and all these places. It was on the advice of my DGP friend, Srinagar, Mr. Dilbag Singh. He says, "RP, tum flight se mat jao. You will miss something. It's another world if you travel from Srinagar to Leh by road." And this is what precisely we did. My daughter joined me, and we canceled the flight tickets, and we decided to travel by road. My other family members, of course, they flew to Leh. But my daughter Simrit and I, we traveled by road. The GPS shows the travel journey from Srinagar to Leh as about 9.5 to 10 hours. Apparently, you have to make a night halt at Kargil. But the beauty along the way was so mesmerizing, so amazing, that we took about 20 hours to reach Leh. That is besides the night halt at Kargil that we made. The valleys and the snow-clad mountains at Sonmarg, snow all around us at 0 point, moving up to Dras, Kargil, then a visit to the Kargil National Martyrs Memorial, all the way to Leh. It was something which I never imagined in my wildest of imaginations that I would be seeing all this. Once in Leh, it's an absolutely different and a unique state, union territory, you may call it now. It's an absolutely different part of the world, I can say. It's unique in many ways. I mean, you see a desert and snow at the same time, hardly any vegetation, barren mountains, also snow-clad, yet there it is so cold and chilly. Hardly any rainfall, as I am told, but in spite of that, you are seeing snow. When you're traveling along a route, on a road, on one side of the road, you will see deserts. And on the other side, you will see snow mountains. Even on the left-hand side, when there are deserts, the mountains are of such colorful variety. Red to orange red, to green, to gray, to black, to white mountains. It is so obvious that Leh and Ladakh is so, these mountains are full of minerals. They are rich in minerals. You also see camels, you see donkeys, you see asses, you see the higher reaches buffaloes. It's one place you just cannot imagine. When you have to see yaks, you go to Sikkim and to the higher altitudes. When you have to see camels, you go to Rajasthan. But here we saw everything in one small union territory called Ladakh. A religious man's paradise also, especially the Buddhist circuit is very strong. There are Hindu temples, there are Sikh shrines, all revered, all enjoyable, pious, spiritual. At the same time, it's a biker's delight to visit Ladakh, with you see people traveling all the way from south, from west, from east on the mobiles to reach the furthest point of the country. That is what Ladakh is all about. And I have tried to capture all that into my camera. I must have clicked at least 2,000 photographs. And now 2,000, thankfully it is 2,000 because of the digital photography that we have. If we were dependent upon the reels, I would think twice before clicking a picture of the same part or same mountain. But since it's digital, you click multiple. And then you seek the best. Mr. Perumal Venkatesh PV has helped me to get the best 15 out of those 2,000 photographs that I have shot. Once they were with me, you know, I shoot wherever I go. But it was only this time, it just thought I crossed my idea to put my pictures on canvas. And that is when I approached PV, and he owns PostcardsVille, amongst the best website and shop in Bangalore to offer high quality postcards. And if you go to his website, you will see his cards sell like hotcakes. So when I requested him, and he wanted to see my pictures, so I sent him those pictures. He liked them, And once, as we approached the World Tourism Day, it was his idea to present this proposal to the CPMG for further release. We initially had thought only as a sort of a venture between RP Singh and PostcardsVille, but it was thought best that India Post should be involved. India Post of Kashmir area should be involved, and that is when I called up the CPMG, Mr. Neeraj Kumarji, and he has been so prompt, so cooperative. And if we are sitting today having the launch, I give 100% credit to the CPMG, Mr. Neeraj Kumarji, for having really facilitated all this. My heartiest gratitude, indebtedness also to Colonel Akhil Kumar Saab, who heads the PSOI, carries he's one of the main flag bearers or the torch bearers of postcards philately in India. PV Venkatesh, who is so involved in his work, a young boy, and all the time working on his postcards. So grateful.
Waste of time होता है चीजों का.
Did somebody say anything?
I'm trying to.
No, sir,
mute,
please.
Please go ahead, sir. Interruption, sir.
There is interruption, sir.
So I do not wish to take much time. I am grateful to you all. This set of 15 postcards which are getting released today, I am happy that, and I'm pretty hopeful, and I'm sure that this set of 15 postcards will definitely promote tourism in India, and as well as especially in Kashmir and Ladakh. In Kashmir, despite some sporadic incidents, by and large, it's very peaceful, and it's a sort of a tourist paradise. I'm sure this set of postcards will reach the farthest corners of the globe, and it will motivate others, especially people sitting outside of our country, to visit Jammu and Kashmir especially, and India in general. Thank you so much for giving me this time and opportunity to speak to you on my venture on photography in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. RP sir. And with my personal experience, I would like other audiences to know that Dr. RP Singh is a very expert floriculturist and horticulturist. It is a pleasure to see his green fingers if you visit him in Lucknow. And I'll invite every audience, once you must visit his garden, see the floriculture and the horticulture. It's fabulous. I mean, I can compare that his garden can be, I mean, included into that visiting spot of Lucknow. And thank you, sir. And very soon I will look forward to read your travelogue in book form with due ISBN number.
Thank you so much. Inshallah.
Sir.
Hmm.
And
and I invite everybody to Lucknow and to my residence in particular. Thank you so much.
And with this, we come to the next phase of this event. I now take permission of CPMG sir and request him to release the set of 15 postcards which are titled as inPanorama, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, followed by a visual delight of an ephemeral pictorial cancellation to commemorate the World Tourism Day that is being celebrated all over the world today. I request now the team of Office of CPMG sir to showcase these 15 set of postcard and cancellation to all the audiences. And I request the CPMG sir to do the honor. Over to CPMG sir and his team.
This is a special candle. And all the postcards are visible. I hope everybody can see this.
That's lovely.
Thank you, CPMG sir, to unfold this particular set of postcard, which will be, I think, an ambassador of India forever to the globe.
Congratulations. Lot of congratulations. Great efforts. Lovely gift for all the philatelists all over India and rest of the world. Thank you.
Heartiest congratulations, Platt.
Thank you, CPMG sir, for this opportunity to get this postcard for our collectors, archaeologists, and the world to see the beauty of Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh. Now, as per the scheduled program, I will now request our CPMG sir to bless all of us with his vision about deltiology, stamps, and share his vision how India Post can help all of us in promoting tourism and attracting the global tourists to India and particular to J&K. And I request CPMG sir to share his vision and blessing to all of us. Thank you, CPMG sir, and over to him, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Arpit Singh Sahab, PV Sahab, Madam Bharucha ji, Colonel Anil ji, patrons of Postcrossing, patrons of picture postcard usage, philatelic enthusiasts, all the dignitaries. I can see many trainees and officers from UP Police. It's a wonderful sight. My dear friends, indeed, it's a wonderful day today that I'm able to digitally connect to you and address you on this wonderful occasion release of picture postcards on World Tourism Day. And especially as we heard a most lyrical and sensitive account from a soft-hearted police person, police officer, Dr. Singh. It is indeed a matter of joy for us to preserve his creativity, his wonderful photography, which has emanated out of his personal experience. He's taken the picture using his sensitive heart, not only the equipment of camera, and we are using it as picture postcard. And I'm really proud and honored to be able to release these picture postcards from Jammu Kashmir Circle. So on behalf of Department of Post and on behalf of my circle, I extend warmest congratulations to him and to all of you and all the other friends and philatelists who are here. And I will also say that despite being a newcomer to Jammu and Kashmir, I have joined only last month. It will be 1 month on 29th only. But I was able to make a quick trip to Ladakh, and I fully agree with whatever Dr. Singh had described about the unique landscape of Ladakh. Let me share you, when I touched the water of the great Indus River, the thrill and sensation I felt of being face to face a river to which we own our civilization. And having come from a place, I'm from Patna, which is a place in the lap of the river Ganga, to go to the river Sindhu, I cannot describe the sensation that I had when I was standing on the confluence of the beautiful rivers Janskar and Sindhu. So my salute to the wonderful police officer with a poetic heart who took the trouble and, contributed with his photography. And I also congratulate Mr. PV and the wonderful Postcross Society and the PostcardsVille people who have been able to do this. I have spent some time, I will say, serving India Post at Director Philately and DDG Philately. And I must tell you, the joy and honor I felt in creation of some of the moments I will forever treasure with me. And as I mentioned, I was in Varanasi when Honorable Prime Minister was releasing the stamps on Ramayana, and it was being released simultaneously in so many countries. And let me tell you, I got excited phone calls from so many, real ambassadors who called me in the middle of the night, calling from different countries and saying they were so happy that in their embassy they were able to organize the ceremony of release of Ramayana stamp. In fact, in one, World Philately exhibition in Brazil, one old lady came with her grandchildren just to show the postage stamp of Mahatma Gandhi. So I will almost echo what Dr. Singh said. For a humble postman like me, traveling different countries had been thanks to the power of the postage stamp. It took me to some places, and I'm lucky enough to see some beautiful places. But yes, I agree that Ladakh is truly out of this world. And so this wonderful state of Jammu and Kashmir, my dear friends, we here in India Post are trying to contribute to the economy of Jammu and Kashmir and to the welfare of the people by our many postal parcel services and banking services. The India postage stamps, Bharocha Madam had described about postcards, everything comes true about postage stamps also. Postage stamps are paper ambassadors. They do showcase the wonderful aspects of a country's natural, cultural, and heritage and legacy, and also the aspirations of their people as their civilization marches ahead with the new inventions in science and technology. It is still very important to express your thought and sentiments and write them. With this in mind, we were able to introduce the Dhai Akhar campaign, because you know what Kabir has said, Dhai Akhar Prem Ka, Padhe So Pandit Hoye. अपने दिल की बात को हाथ से लिखो और लोगों से शेयर करो. तो मन की सारी बात को जब हम लिखते हैं चिट्ठी पर, तो करीने से लगाते हैं, अदब से लिखते हैं, तहजीब से लिखते हैं. So when you organize your thought and put them on paper, on letter, they come with a certain discipline, in a certain coherence, with a certain beauty, and they help you organize your own thought. And then in some way they help the process of healing in today's such stress-filled society. This is the beauty and power of philately and the postage stamp, and also the art of writing. I do congratulate the Postcross Society and PostcardsVille, and also I exhort them to continue with their wonderful hobby, because they are contributing not only to the hobby of postcard collection and philately, but also to the well-being of the people, especially the young generation, as we remain isolated in our small, bubble chambers. So in the end, I would also like to inform you that India Post has, from time to time, issued several postage stamps on tourism, and also we have a number of wonderful stamps on Jammu and Kashmir. But for that, I invite all of you, come to Jammu and Kashmir, be our guest. We will someday organize a philately exhibition showcasing wonderful stamps, not only in Jammu and Kashmir, but also all the wonderful things. In fact, I was associated with the issue of some of the stamps, like Shomoriri in the Sage Himalayan lakes, then the Karai Kuli cap and embroidery, Pashmina embroidery of Kashmir, plus many other topics. In the end, I thank the organizers, Mr. PV and Dr. Singh, for giving me this opportunity, that I was able to associate myself with all the wonderful people across the world and wherever they are, whoever are connected today, and all of you. Once again, thank you. Jai Hind. Namaskar.
Thank you, Sibyamji sir. With your blessings and your vision and your make us understand about the postcard and stamp, sir. Now, the formal vote of thanks narration by me is difficult in few words because this event was planned and executed successfully from various parts of the globe, from Kanchipuram to Lucknow to Srinagar to Bangalore to Paris and a few friends in Netherlands. So it is very difficult, but formally, first of all, we are thankful on behalf of all the members and the postcard lovers all over the world to the CPMG Shri Neeraj Kumar for providing this umbrella and organizing this function under the Aegis of India Post. So we will remain grateful to him for such an opportunity provided to all of us. And secondly, my gratitude to Dr. RP sir. And I'm amazed to see this photography and the angle and the panoramic view which he could show us in this terms of postcards, sir. Then we are thankful all the connoisseurs of postcards and all the audiences who have taken time from their busy schedule to join us in witnessing this event. And of course, I am thankful to Madam Sanoj Barucha. Many of us may not be knowing that she is the president of our Postcrossing Society of India since last 10 years or from the day of its inception. And as we say, there is a lady behind all the successful event and she is one of them. And I will fail in my duty if I don't speak about Shri Ajay Pandit, behind the curtain coordinator, convener, and a friend and a rescuer for me from all these difficulties. Of course, PV and all the members of PSOI, we are thankful. And once again, on behalf of the PSOI audiences, I thank CPMG sir, and with the hope that we will get more of his patronage in getting more postcards from his office. And the same prayer is addressed to Dr. RP Singh to see more images of his camera coming as a postcard to all of us. Thank you for all. And now the last part is for all of us to please pay respect to the national anthem, which will be played. And I request all to pay respect to our national anthem of India.
जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल वंग, यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंग, सब शुभ में जागे, सब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा, जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे, सत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे, जय 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 हे।
Jai. Now, may I take permission from CPMG sir and Dr. RP sir to terminate this event formally. And knowing fully well the busy schedule of CPMG, Even then, if any audience has some specific request to know something, I can only request CPMG sir and Dr. RP Singh sir for spare a minute or two more informally, so that people are more, feel more comfortable to know about this event, this postcards, or J&K Circle. So with that, permission for another 1 or 2 minutes. Can we have such this opportunity, 1 or 2 minutes, to know more about all these things and the events? In case any audience has got any query or question or curiosity.
I think after national anthem, we can call it a day.
Right, sir.
And I'm available on my phone.
Sir.
So anyone can talk over any time.
Right, sir.
Namaskar.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.